Hello and welcome our dear viewers to another episode of your show Hobbies Catalog. For today's hobby will be arts, and I have with me an amazing artist, Sama. She will amaze you the way she talks and explain arts. And now without further ado, let's begin. Right now I have with me Sama. Sama is an artist. Hello, and how are you, Sama?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, all good, Sama, thank you. Sama, why did you choose arts?
Well, I chose arts as my hobby because there are no limits in art. There's no right or wrong. It helps you get ideas.
So you chose art because not because of that you like to color things or like to do some paintings or to play like with anything. You chose it because of the concept that there is no right and wrong.
Yes.
Why you didn't choose like being a ballerina, or maybe you didn't choose like to be like, there's many types of hobbies that you can do,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Why you didn't choose like these types of hobby?
Well, because most other hobbies, they have a certain thing that you have to follow. There's a certain thing that you have to do. But in art, it's different. You do whatever you want.
Amazing. Okay, but why? How did you find out that these things are followed in arts? I mean, like, did you saw some videos on YouTube, or did you like read a book before and that book told you that these types, or in arts you found this concept, or you just like, how did you find it?
Well, at first, like at school, we learned about famous artists, and the teacher showed us a few of their works, and I was very interested, and I wanted to try.
And at what year you saw that in school you learned about famous artists?
I think it's either second or third grade.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah. At the time you found that you wanted to be an artist.
Yes.
And for how many years you've been an artist?
Well, I've been coming to an art studio for the last 5 years.
And right now you are 10 years old, so 5 years since you were 5 years old, yeah, until now you're 10.
Yes.
5 years experience as an artist.
Yes.
I saw some of your paintings, it is amazing. And I saw also that you are playing, also not playing, you're making arts with clay, with rocks. Is that true?
Yes.
Which type exactly, which type of materials that you are using to create your own arts?
Well, most of the time we use paint or markers, but we also use clay, rocks and shells. We sometimes do mosaic, which is like using pieces of rock to make art, like pieces of tile, you glue them to something to make a certain shape.
So you told me from before that you have like created your own board game and you are still improving it.
Yes.
Your board game, I think you did the same thing. You put some rocks and then you glued them together to make like your own rules.
Yes.
And there's also, you created the coin system.
Coin, yes.
Can you tell me more about the game or this one? It's actually based on arts also.
Yes.
All of it, because
All of
you brought rocks and I think clay also, and you make like a queens, characters.
Yes.
Kings, 3 kings and 2 queens, right?
Yes. So far, I have these characters.
Yeah, all of it are based on arts. Tell me more about your board game.
So it's mostly inspired by chess. When I read the Harry Potter books, when I read about like a giant-sized chess game, I was very interested and I wanted to learn how to play chess, but sadly we didn't have one. So I thought of making my own, but then halfway through making it, I was like, why don't I make it my own game? Why don't I just personalize it?
So instead of playing some other board games, you have the arts hobby on you, the gift.
Yes.
And also you have something special. You have the passion of creating something your own.
Yes.
And instead of playing with others' games, you created your own,
Yes.
based also on arts. You didn't ask for anyone's help to create the characters,
No.
or to do the system or the rules.
No.
Can you tell me about the rules? Because later we're going to show the audience about the game. Can you just tell me the system of the rules? The
So,
game?
all of the characters have like a certain direction,
Yeah.
and they can all go one step at a time. But there are these coins you can use, like you mentioned before. There is a 3-step coin. So you go your usual step and you go 3 extra steps. You go 1 step and 2 extra steps. And then that makes you go faster through the game.
And the game is for 3 characters, or 3 players, I mean.
3 players, yes.
3 players. Amazing. What about, you said that you're playing for 5 years, or you're
Yes.
not playing, you've been practicing your hobby
Yes.
as an artist for 5 years. What about the family support? Is like your parents supporting you to create more and to be...
Yes, all of my family members have been wanting me to make more. And my cousins are also artists, so they sometimes give me ideas, they give me feedback. And also the people who come here to the art studio as well, they also like give me ideas, they help me improve my game and all of my arts.
So you find the support not only from your family, from everyone around you.
Yes.
Okay. Is there any certain type, or is there any type of hobby that you are using? Like, are you using like maybe playing football or swimming?
Well, I do swimming and
I think you told me before that you are willing to do swimming, and also you are thinking about to be
being an author.
an author, yeah.
Yes.
So how willing are you to how are you willing to be an author?
Well, I think that if I combine art and all of my other hobbies, well, when I do art, like you have stress, you go do art. When you come back, you have a fresh mind, you have new ideas, and you can express that in your writing.
So you combined your hobby as an artist, and you're willing to mix it with being author.
Yes.
And to tell it. You can also write something about your journey as an artist, and you can maybe write a book about it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Also, the game that you created, you can also make like a comic book about the game, because there's like 3 characters as the kings, 2 characters as the queens.
Yes.
Yeah, and you can make something amazing out of it. Also, are you joining a team right now? Are you willing to, like, you have amazing paintings? Are you willing like to join some like competitions for amazing paints, arts? Are you willing to join that?
Yes, definitely. It will challenge me and let me know what to do, like in situations that maybe like I don't have enough time, I don't know what to do. It might help me in those situations.
What made you love the arts? Did you become an artist as something you wanted to be an artist, or maybe you become an artist just because you love it, or someone like make you be an artist?
Well, I love doing art. That's partially why I chose it. But I also chose it because art helps you relax. Art is something that, like I said, it doesn't have a right or wrong. You can do whatever you want. You come back with a fresh mind.
What about the difficulties? You face difficulties like maybe in school? Have you ever like faced some certain type of difficulties, like during like maybe you have some exams or something, and also you wanted to make your own time as an artist, like for the game that you are creating, or maybe for your painting, the next painting that you are painting, you know?
Well, most of the difficulties I faced were during Corona because we had to stay home. I couldn't come to the art studio and we didn't have paint at home, so I couldn't do anything. But then a friend of ours helped us and she bought us paint, so I started doing a few paintings at home.
During the COVID-19, you couldn't do anything because of the art. So
Exactly.
the studio that you are working on, it's closed.
Yes.
And some friend to help you. Okay. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. My next question is, you just told me about the difficulties that you had. What about school? Are you okay, like with your grades, or maybe like the arts taking more of your time that will lower your possibilities and your degrees?
Well, art actually helps me when I have stress with school. When like at school, like there's a test or something, I come back from a test, I'm really tired, I don't know what to do. I have a lot of homework. At first I just doodle, I draw something, and then like it helps me a lot.
Also, you can do the arts.
At school.
Also on the weekends.
Yes,
You can
I
make it
do.
also on the weekends. On your spare time, you have too many free times. You can do whatever you want at the time. Yeah. Personally, I do my hobbies on the weekend because when I play some ice skating, or maybe like if I want to go go to the gym when I had like my university, I go on the weekend because I had my spare time. So, but the most important thing is to focus. It's to focus on the most important things, which is your school, and not forgetting about your hobbies,
Yeah.
the things that you love, because that's what makes you go through. When I do something that I love, it's actually helped me to do the things that I need to do.
Exactly.
What about like you told me earlier that you are joined earlier in 2022 swimming competition.
Yes.
Are you willing to join some other competition in other hobbies, or
Yeah.
maybe also in arts?
Yes, I would definitely do it. It would like give me like a challenge like when I don't have enough time with schoolwork, and in challenges also we have limited time, so it would help me know what to do in these situations.
Did you make any friends here?
Yes, I made a lot of friends.
And all of them, they do the same. Each one of you here, has his own
Yes.
type of arts.
Each
like there's
one of-
paintings.
Each
as you
one
say.
of us like expresses art in a different way.
How many paintings you have? Too many.
Too many to remember.
Have you ever sold any of it?
I've sold one.
One. Okay. What did you do with the money? Did you buy some like painting tools? What did you do with it?
I didn't take it.
Why? Where is it?
I asked the guy to give it. So like, the guy was like, do you want the money? I was like, yeah. He was like, but how am I gonna send it DHL? I don't know how am I was like, keep the money. He was like, what am I gonna do with the money? I was like, maybe you can give it to donations or something. Maybe you can give it to charity.
To charity.
Yeah.
So you gave him the painting and you didn't take the money. When he asked you how he gave you the money, you told him that to give it to charity.
Yes.
Why? I mean, it's better if you take it. To some people think that it's better. I mean, because you are young, and you get used to the use of the money. And why did you tell him to give it to charity?
Because there are also other people which also deserve a chance to do what they want, to buy what they need to practice the hobby that they like.
So you're thinking about other people also. That's what makes a good human, is that you think also about other people. I mean, we have the potentials. We have what we need to practice our hobbies. We have what we need to do whatever we want. But to some other people, they don't have
the chance to
They
do
don't.
what they wish.
Thank you, Sama, for the information that you gave us. You actually gave me a lot of hope on my hobbies and also others people. And this is the end of our episode, our dear viewers. Thank you, Sama, for everything.
You're welcome.
And see you soon in our next episodes.